This is the Hard Rock Cafe. This is the Harry's Bar. And behind me is the world famous fountain that isn't fountaining today. And I'm with Webby. And they say, oh, Webby again, he's on the loads of times. But no, this is the other Webby. I think all Webbs are called Webby, right?
They are.
And here he is. This is Paul Webb, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
The namesake of my mate Paul Webb in Savaki. And where are you from?
Birmingham.
From Birmingham? You don't sound like you're from Birmingham.
I know. Oh, the posh end.
The posh end of Birmingham.
Solihull end.
Solihull, there you go. There we go. So here we are in what they call the Golden Mile. And we're going to go slightly different today. We're going to go through the back and underneath Harry's Bar, out to the back strip there. I think we'll go to the Central and have a look in the middle of the Central. So we'll be in the centre of the Central. You've been in there?
I've been to the Central, yes.
Have you been in the square in the middle?
No.
Ah,
no.
That's new then.
We had some friends who stopped in the Central Player Hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've got to work a little bit further away because you left nostrils in the screen there.
Which way are we going? This way?
Straight through.
Oh, okay.
Out the back.
Is the other Webby watching?
There you go. So we got 14 people already. Three thumbs up. There you go. Who's on? Mike Big Paxton, Michelle T. Oops! I got to watch where I'm going. We can break a leg. And here we are at the Four Seasons. Thai, Indian, Chinese, Japanese. Didn't used to be Deli Delights, or is Deli Delights over there?
Yeah.
Oh, this was the Deli Delights, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So they've still got Shanghai Delights. Oh, it is Deli Delights.
Yeah. Oh. That old sign, I think.
There you go. Cool dudes. So what's the weather like, Webby?
It's lovely.
Yeah?
Absolutely lovely.
How long you been on the island?
Only a week.
Okay,
six
cool.
days, back tomorrow.
Okay, you say it was, yeah.
Unfortunately. And we're back in September.
So you've been here for the cooler weather as well then?
Yeah, it's never cool though, is it?
No.
It's just goes chilly of a nice where you just need a hoodie or a little jacket, but that's beautiful. Like home from home for us.
So how long you been coming over?
11, 12 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we always come twice a year. And then since I packed at work and 2-3 times a year.
So what do you do as a job?
I used to work for Land Rover.
Okay.
Yeah, maintenance engineer there. And then
early retirement?
Yeah, I had final pension salary. So obviously 55 and then you could take your pot out.
Yeah.
So I worked silly shifts and obviously the final pension salary was a really good offer. I got out at 56, 55, 56.
Cool dude.
Yeah.
And that's paid for life then, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
And when do you get your old age pension?
67, I think, isn't it? If we get one. So you just got to make that pot last year till 67.
Yeah, I tried that, didn't work.
No, but you got to live for today, haven't you? That's
exactly.
Live for today.
Exactly. But I should be getting my pension in September, or in October, sorry.
You get a Spanish one or a German one?
It's a German one,
yeah. German one.
And they let you take it out at 63 if you got 45 years in.
Yeah.
So we'll take a right here.
Right.
Because everybody goes the next one on.
Yes.
But there's a nice cafe down here. Might stop for a coffee on the way back if we've got time.
Yeah.
And you do walking a lot?
Try and do like 10,000 steps a day.
Really?
If we can, yeah.
That's why we're running now, is it?
We walked to Calais
Calm
the other
down, calm down.
Right.
Manana.
We walked to Calais the other day. That was a good
From
walk.
here?
Yeah.
And then you got a bus back or a taxi?
A bus back.
Oh, cool.
It's a good walk, isn't it?
Was it 2 hours? 2.5?
Good 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah. 2.5 with a stop, yeah?
Yeah, I think we had one stop. It's a nice little village.
I love La Calessa. We used to stay there when we came on holidays.
Is that?
We're in the Sheraton. It's closed down now, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're far from Calais.
We are now. We're another 4 kilometres further on.
Oh, it's not walkable then?
No, it's over a thing. There's the world famous, what's it called, bar? Umbrella Bar.
Umbrella Bar. Not seen that one before.
Oh, let's go in then.
Huh?
people take pictures of it and put it online. And
Oh,
it
right.
says, "Where's the umbrella bar?"
I've not seen that one.
And it used to be a thing called the after work party,
Right.
but now it's the Soul Kitchen.
Okay.
That's quite cute, isn't it?
Yeah, I've not seen that.
There you go.
Soul.
But you can't come in here because of the
Yeah,
music's playing, you know.
Yeah.
And they do a great homemade
Oh, right.
bakers. It's really good. And some of the best coffees. I had a Carajillo con Hielo there. Look at on the ramp here.
Yeah,
Got a Carajillo con Hielo there. It's like a espresso with a shot of brandy in it. Very nice. And then you stick it on ice. And it's like an iced coffee with brandy. It's beautiful.
Spanish thing, is it?
Yeah, it's. I first had it in Ibiza, to tell you the truth.
All right.
Then when I came over here, I was trying to order it, and they said, "Oh no, you got to try the barraquitos." And they're nice, but you know, they're sweet.
Is that the one with ice then?
No, the one with barraquito is the one where you got like the condensed milk at the bottom,
Oh, I see. Yeah,
and the coffee, then the layer of
Yeah.
43 liqueur.
Got you.
So there we go. Here's the Hipadino. It's a bit like the Hypadino, but spelled Hipa.
Yeah.
Let's see what the guys are saying. Oh, they're chatting amongst themselves here. We walked 10 miles yesterday, Costa Decky to Los Chris and back. Can't walk today, lol. There you go. Elizabeth Hennigan's on, Una Mines, Willie Rushton. Off work this week, so I can tune in. She's cool. Land Rover maintenance, she must have been a busy man.
Oh, was a buddy, man.
Morning, Tim. Fabulous content as usual. Thanks, Alan. Alison Jennings, there we go. Simon Dale, Michelle T. Graham's on. Anthony CG138, good morning. Mick Paxton, we did that one. 41 people watching, 11 thumbs up, thank you so much.
This one, the Salt Tenerife, isn't it?
This is best.
Best Tenerife, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
We had this one cancelled when COVID was on.
Oh dear. So we got La Siesta over there.
Yeah.
Then this is up something or other.
Don't know.
I don't know which one
No.
it is. And then this is best Tenerife over here.
Yeah, this is the one we had cancelled, and I used to message you, and then you used to answer me back straight away. I thought, that's strange. And you called me Webby.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was Webby, yeah.
So I sit on the computer one night, a couple of nights later, and all of a sudden, and we got Webby coming on. He's going to interview him. I thought, there you know. That's my business. I'm on selling in a minute.
I'm on the telly in a minute. I don't remember the interview.
He was an interesting fella.
He's Gloucester.
Huh?
Gloucester. Gloucester, he's Gloucester. So we're coming up to the volcano, and we're all going to get high now because
Yeah.
people think they just, we're in Tenerife, we can smoke dope on the street.
It's all
In
the
front of the
LOP.
kids.
It's all the LOP, I think.
In front of the kids. There you go. I got nothing against it. Do what they like.
Ah,
As long as they don't make it compulsory. I don't think I could be more chilled.
that's the friends stopping there.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be nice, isn't it, the volcano?
Oh, what, sorry?
It's supposed to be nice, the volcano.
Yeah, and it's been done up as well.
Has it?
I think if you want to see a good review of the volcano, I think Kevin, the Scotsman Tenerife, did one.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I picked him up here
Right.
on a walk with a couple of others. That was fun. So anything green in the south is watered.
Yeah. People say it's like God's waiting room, don't they?
That's the Monte Cristo. Have you ever been to Cayo Savaki?
No, I haven't, no.
No.
No. I keep meaning to.
You can't get across the... unfortunately, there is no maritime walkway to Cayo Savaki.
Think I'll do one?
No, it's too long, I think.
Too long.
And there's nothing there. So unless they do...
There's a bar.
Eh?
There's a couple of bars, isn't there?
Oh no, but I mean, there's nothing, nothing on the coast
Right, okay.
between
Oh, I see.
La Caleta
Yeah.
and
Got ya.
El Puertito.
Right.
There's only banana plantations and stuff.
Is that?
So you'd have to build a hotel or a couple of bars, something halfway along,
Yeah.
for it to be worth it, you know. But you can actually walk it across the cliffs, but it's not safe really.
Is it?
It's McMaster tried it once,
Did they?
and of course he's a bit of a drama queen when he's when he's on thing, but But I ran out of water in the desert, everything, you know. But he did, you know. It's, you can actually run out
Oh,
there.
you can.
So this is the Optimist, which a lot of people don't book because, you know,
This one? Oh, this one here?
Yeah, it's dirt cheap, perfect place.
No, I've not seen that one before.
Yeah.
Which one's the Central Play? Is that one, is it?
Central's in the corner there. Take my life in my hands.
I've not heard of the Optimist.
That's right there, right on the corner. Take my life in my hands the other way.
You always find something different, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like 5-star, but it gives you a bed and you're 5 minutes from all the action, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the prices have gone through the roof, haven't they? Ridiculous.
Well, I know my rent's gone up through the roof, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming hotels have as well.
Yeah. We were looking on the red one yesterday for September, and they want £1,700 for the same hotel with your flights for 10 nights.
Oh, wow.
It's ridiculous.
Of course, my daughter flies from Munich, so she's hard pressed to get one under 400
Yeah.
a flight.
Just for the flight?
Just the flight.
Yeah.
Because she stays with us, of course.
Yeah.
So she had to get a hotel as well
Yeah.
at 100 a night.
Yeah.
So that's 1,400
Yeah.
plus 8 for the two for her and the little one.
Yeah.
And if her husband comes, it's another
Yeah.
4, you know.
I've got a friend who runs Jade's Bar down in Las Cristianas, and they've got 2 apartments in where we are now. I've been and booked those. It's £400 a week.
That's good.
£58 a night.
That's good. I've walked past this street a few times and I stayed in the Tegotan. Yeah, the Tegotan's up there. Freezing in Middlesbrough. Going to be colder next week, says Edward. Michael Penny's on. Good morning from Keighley. Michelle French. Hi Tim, have a coffee on me. Thank you so much. And she sent the coffee money as well. Well, that's good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Ring the bell.
Oh, I was trying to turn the camera on and he turned it off then, yeah? Thank you so much. We will definitely do that. So when on the way back, we'll stop at the Umbrella Cafe and have a coffee. Where's the things? There we go. Andorra coming up on the right. Nice hotel apartments. We'll do that on the way back, John. Or Jade, or John and Jade. So many homeless I noticed this time over here.
Yeah.
Is there?
I've seen a couple, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just nicer to be homeless here than it is in wherever they come. I remember doing some similar, Michelle, top of the thighs, chafed, had sores for a couple of days after that. I come in the middle of that conversation, didn't I? I'll just have to imagine. Am I going back? Morning, Julie. Phil Woods is on. So jealous, watches the right reports in work. Well, just report yourself off and then come over and join us.
Clock out.
Morning, Tim. I think Ricky's moving to your village today. He is. I've asked if he wants a hand. I said I could bring some boxes and stuff, but he said everything's in hand. So he should be moving in.
I saw that, yeah.
He's right across the road from us, so I'll be seeing him a lot. I saw Shelley on, was it yesterday? They released a vlog yesterday. And she says, oh, we're going to Cayo and we don't know anybody. What about me?
They moved in yet?
Hey?
Have they moved in yet?
I don't think so. I think they get the keys today.
I watched his blog the other week and it was really interesting about his golf.
Yeah.
Have you watched that?
Which one was that?
About his golf, when he played in golf.
Oh,
I packed it in.
I didn't watch that,
really
but I know the
watch it,
story.
Watch it. Really
I know the story.
Yeah.
So we're at the Central. So there's a hotel here, there's a cinema here, there's a supermarket and stuff. But what I didn't notice is that, let me take these off. We're not in the sun anymore. What I didn't notice is there's a square in the middle. So we're going to have a look at the square. Okay. This is the bus stop just by the volcano where you can get the bus 473 to our village. So if you get on the bus here and stay on for 28 minutes, I think it is.
Alright.
But usually it takes 3/4 of an hour. But they say 28 minutes. You can come to our village. And on the way back, you just tell them you want to get off at Central and you get off over there. So
It's goes to Coletta as well?
it doesn't do like a letter, unfortunately. No, it gets to Fanya Bay,
Right.
and then it goes across the motorway,
Okay. Yeah.
and then does Fanya Bay Village,
Right.
and then it'll go up to Adeje,
Yeah.
come back down the hill, and then down towards Playa Paraíso.
Yeah.
It doesn't go into Playa Paraíso, but it'll go past the top road, and then we're the next one. It'll drop down, come back up, and then carry on to Los Gigantes. So it actually says Los Gigantes and Cayo Salvaje on the bus, 473. When you get it on the way back, both of the buses that go both ways come into the village in the same one-way system. So that means you've got to make sure you get on the right bus when you go home. In fact, they'll tell you, because if he says where you go, you say Los Cristianos, and he says, right, we're going to Los Gigantes, then he'll just chuck you back off. So here we go. This is the Central, or Z Central, with Zeta. Zeta is the Spanish word for Z, or it's the Spanish word for Z if you're an American. And there we go.
It's more like a business hotel, isn't it, really?
They say it's more like a business hotel, but I've always said if you want to go to a resort hotel and stay in the resort, you need a resort hotel. But if you're out and about, you just need a bed.
Yeah, somewhere to rest your head.
So this is a lovely little square, and they've usually got something on, but it looks pretty empty at the moment.
Probably a bit early.
Probably a bit early.
Yeah.
Bandstand there.
Which one's the cinema?
The cinema, I've never been, so I've just seen that there is a cinema here, but I don't know how you get in.
Is that it over there?
I can't see that many glasses now. We'll have a walk round, shall we? Let's go walk round. So Boreal, outdoor centre. Tenerife outdoors. That people don't realise that there's a lot of hiking on the island. I suppose they do realise there's lots of bicycles because you get stuck behind them when you're rushing down to meet Webby. Oh, there we are. There's the cinema.
Yeah. 4 screens, well, look.
Either that. What's this? The fabric, the diamond. And they got toilets over there as well. Creative artists. We walked from the Conquistador to La Caleta and back. It is a long walk, says Trevor. Cole's place, good morning. Are you coming over soon, Cole? Oh yeah, there is 4 salas.
What does Sala mean? Screen, is it?
Sala is going to be like a hall, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like a salon, you know. That's where it comes from, I think. Morning, Denise. So we got, what was it? Quantumania, one in English, one in Spanish. And then the Los Fabelman, which I don't know what the English version of that is. Do you see it on there?
Oh dear. Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg, probably a new one from Steven Spielberg. He usually tells you in English somewhere. No. And Mi Querido Monstruo. Querido, I wanted. No. Or a monster wanted me or something. Mi Querido Monstruo. If anybody speaks Spanish.
Which one do you fancy?
Red Duff is on. I got Fortuna last night, Tim. Up Treehouse, 1 p.m. today. Treehouse at airport tomorrow at 11 a.m. Here we go. I can't make the Treehouse today, sorry. But it was nice to see you, Ray. Thanks for making the effort to pop in. And we'll see you next time you're over. We'll go for a pint together. So there's another cafe here. Don't hear any English here, so it looks like it's for locals. We've got Intersport. Trevor's saying the Bitakara Hotel, Tim. Hi, Cole. You over when Johnny is? 13th, okay. Searching for a hotel apartment as we speak. Have we called Eddie yet? Cracking gym there, says Phil. The Bitakara is the Spanish word for, not a sextant, what's the thing that houses the compass on a ship? The box that houses the compass, you know, on a ship.
Oh, dear.
Well, that's a Bitakara in thing. Where are we now? Looks like we're underground.
By the Andorra, aren't we? Somewhere up there, is it?
Yeah. Let's see if we can go through here. We're in the caves, look. In the jungle. Here we are. where the lesser spotted caveman lives. Oh, this looks nice. There's a place here. Is it for sale or for rent?
For rent, I think.
For sale or rent? No, don't think it is. There'd been notices on the board if it was doing something.
Yeah.
You could do something nice here. It's a nice little sun trap in the morning, isn't it?
It is nice.
Okay, let's go back up. Park La Paz.
When does the Mediterranean Palace open?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
No. A £5 million refurb, isn't it? It's still a...
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. So we'll go across the road. Spent my life in my hands. Bikes don't stop.
How much are they going to charge now when they open that up? Oh, dear.
I don't know. I don't know.
They're trying to lift it up to the same standard as a Decky hotels, are they? Or
Well, the agenda is that we want sustainable tourism. And sustainable tourism is defined in a few ways. And one of the ways is do the same amount of business with less people.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, and for the past 10 years really, the island's full.
Yeah.
And if you can imagine the amount of rubbish and damage to the environment that's caused by mass tourism,
Yeah.
then the Canary Islands don't want Blackpool with sun.
No.
They want to show off the culture, and they don't want to stop tourists coming for the sun, but they want to accentuate the tourism and what the island has to offer other than just 3 villages in the south, you know?
Yeah.
So they're making it a lot more accessible by making it accessible for, you know, people with disabilities and stuff.
Right.
And at the same time, they're upping the quality, which unfortunately does outprice some people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And every time I broach this subject, I always get somebody who says, "You can't live without our money," you know? And you're right, 65% of the tourist trade is British, and we don't want to lose that, you know?
No.
But I've also
80% full, aren't they?
yeah, but I've also got mates that won't come here because of the reputation of you know, Veronica's.
That's
You know.
years ago, isn't it now? That's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah, but it's still got the reputation.
Still sticking
Tenerife
with
has the
Still got that stigma
reputation.
there, is it?
Yeah, well, it's not a stigma. It's just that I've got people that say, "Well, what do you go for Tenerife for? You know,
Yeah.
why couldn't you live in the Maldives or whatever? You know." I say, well, we're trying to get to the stage where you can have a top-class 5-star plus holiday here, but still be able to cater for the people who want cheap and cheerful.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So they are upping the quality, which naturally reduces the amount of beds you can sell at a cheap rate.
Yeah.
So, but as they say, if they can get into the other markets, like for instance, and here's a fun fact for you, since 2 years now, we got direct flights from Newark, New York.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
And we got lots of Americans coming in now,
Okay.
businessmen,
Right.
looking to open this market,
Yeah.
because also years ago Clinton came over and started saying, hey, the Canary Islands is Europe,
President Clinton.
but it's this President
Yeah,
Clinton, Canary Islands is Europe, but it's a stepping stone to Africa.
Right.
So there's also that type of
Right.
thing. And what's the other thing? You know, when Americans go on these conferences
Yeah.
where they take over a hotel
Yeah.
and take all the employees there.
Yeah.
There's that type of thing as well, but you can't do it here because the beds are full.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which-
So a company can't afford to take over that. Well, they can afford it, but can't get the amount of beds they need
no.
to make the conference worthwhile. Yeah. So that's another thing they want to look into. So springboard to Africa, the conference circuit
Right.
around the world, and better quality for people.
How many
So-
times the flight's flying from New York then?
I think it's a daily flight,
Oh, is it
but I'm
daily?
not sure. I'm not
I
sure.
remember them talking about it. I didn't realise it started.
It could be a weekly flight.
Right.
So, but I'll check and I'll put it up in the corner up here if I get a link.
Right.
I can do.
If you look on the Mediterranean Palace,
Yeah.
they've done a sample of what it's going to look like
Oh, really?
down the right hand side. Yeah,
Let's go and have a look then.
yeah. Interesting for people who want to come and stop here. It looks like they're going to change the colour. They're going to change all the balconies.
Well, it was a bit
Yeah, it's a bit
tired, wasn't it?
dated, Yeah, yeah.
It was
yeah,
a bit tight.
yeah. We've never stopped there. We've been in there. But if you shop around, you can still get good deals.
I can imagine that there's no shortage of good deals,
No.
especially the flights from Britain being so cheap as they are. How long that will last, I don't know.
Yeah, we paid £39 each way.
That's
But
nothing against it, but that's disgusting. Because how can you? No, as I say, my daughter can't get anything under
No.
300-400 euros.
yeah, but they charge me more for the case.
All right.
Charge me £50 for the case each way. So my case was
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, it's one of those where you got
Yeah.
you want a Guinness for a pint for $1,
Yeah.
and then do you want a glass with that?
Yeah.
Take my life in my hands.
Oh, again.
We do it a lot here.
Yeah, I think it's on the right hand side. It said look for one that's a different colour. Yeah, there it is. There. You see it at the far end, at the bottom.
What, the yellow?
No. See where it drops down to 2 floors. Yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
And then they've painted the concrete a different colour. And if you look at the balconies, they're black. Yeah, you'll see it a bit.
I can't see a bloody thing.
Hang
Well-
on, you'll see it. I'm assuming it's a sample they've done. Just to
Okay.
show people what they're doing. I don't know, I might be wrong.
Or it could be just they finished there first.
I think the rest are a long way off if that's what they're going to do.
There you go.
No? See that one on the first floor, Tim? It looks to me as if that's what they're going to be all like. So they've got different patio windows, the black ones, and then they put glass in the front of the terrace.
Oh, I got it
Yeah.
now.
I don't know.
You know what I was looking for?
Go on.
I was looking for a black balcony,
Ah, yeah, it's just a black.
the back doors.
I don't know. I might be wrong, but it looks to me as if there's like a sample they've done.
All right, okay.
What do you think?
And they painted it light blue with the red
Yeah,
stripe.
yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not too much different, is it?
No. I think once it's all done, it'll look completely different.
Uh-huh.
Look, all the rooms have been completely knocked through. Look,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm spending it. You can see where the £5 million gone.
Well, on the first day when they started, I was here and they were chucking stuff out the
Yeah,
window
yeah.
like nobody's business.
Didn't they do it about 2 years ago? They did a bit of a refurb on it, didn't they?
Yeah, but that was like a sort of a COVID update, wasn't
Oh,
it?
was it?
Yeah,
But allegedly, when they finish this, they're going to do the Cleopatra as well.
that's right.
Oh, she's right.
That's right, yeah. What we got here? We got Dr. Safedini, ophthalmologia. What's an ophthalmologist?
No idea.
No idea.
Sounds like an operation to me.
Well, an ophthalmologist, maybe with glasses. There's the Pope. Morning, Pope. This is the St. George, is it? Next to it?
No, it's
I think there's a purple one and there's a pink one.
yeah, it's not right to St George, is it? Cleopatra's in one past it, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Can't remember this one.
Let's have a look. Take a knife in my hands.
Sir Anthony.
Sir Anthony, and it was a sir.
Yeah, it's Sir Anthony.
Let me life in my hands. There you go. What's the black stuff here? Is it building again or something?
Dust.
And the arts centre. That was the last time I flew my drone here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that
It's been
actually
a bit
open
too.
yet?
It's been too windy or too dusty.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that actually open yet? Is it?
Nah.
Huh?
I don't know what's up with it.
No.
I think there's something like a what's it called? There's a something with the building that's not right
Is it?
that they can't open.
Right.
But they were close to opening because they put the plants in.
It's a bit of a white elephant, really, isn't it?
It is.
The crime was up for about 2 years, wasn't it?
Longer than that. I think it's been
Yeah,
like that since we were here.
Yeah. Is it?
Since
Really?
2012, yeah. And it was obviously there before that, so
Right.
if anybody knows how long this has been a building site, drop me in the comments. All three, the Mediterranean Palace, Cleopatra Palace, Sir Anthony, all part of the same Canadian group, Mare Nostrum Resort. They're refurbing all three over 9 months to make them 5-star.
Ah.
There you go. Mark LSE. I hope you're good. I am. Cornish Crypto's okay. Norgettel, Spania. Cold Norway. Peter King from Glasgow. The idea is the hotels will be all geared to a 5-star market. The same will have to happen to all bars, restaurants, attractions to match the customers' expectations. Do they have the pounds for this?
That's going to be 5-star all inclusive.
Well, I mean, if they attract the 5-star customers, they'll get the 5-star pounds, you know?
Yeah.
In fact, if you look at the, in the description of this video and all the videos, there is a link to the statistics. And it's statistics you can download as PDFs that tell you a lot about the Canary Islands, like who arrived from where, how much they spent, what type of accommodation they were in. And the information is collected in many different ways, but it's collected. Let me go that side so they got the sea behind you.
Yeah.
And the information is collected and posted a month behind. So in March we'll get the February figures, and up to now we've beaten pre-COVID figures by a lot in the daily spend. So whether you put that down to the price of living going up, or whether you put that down to people spending more on holiday because they've had COVID for the last 2 years,
Yeah.
and they're blasting out, we don't know.
Yeah.
So we don't know what all the factors are, but the average spend per person has gone from 100 and something to over 200
Okay.
a day.
So is that the same amount of people? I'd imagine it is, isn't it?
It's
full anyway, isn't it?
the amount of people, well, it's pretty full anyway,
Yeah.
but the amount of people is about 5% more, but the amount of money is
Yeah.
20 to 30% more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is working.
Yeah.
It is working. We've got the next steps and then up.
Yeah.
So this is Playa El Camisón, which is the night dress beach. I've been here since 2014 and I've not seen anybody in a night dress yet. But it's a beautiful
It is a nice
imported sand beach with a safe water break, so you don't get the longshore drift, and also you don't get the riptides here as much. It's very beloved because it's right by the hotels, and you're just one street back from the Golden Mile, so it's really, really good.
And which of the three hotels are doing? The Mediterranean Palace.
Mediterranean Palace, the Cleopatra, and the St Anthony.
Are they all part of the
Sir
same
Anthony.
group then?
Yes,
Right.
the Mare Nostrum group from Canada, says
Okay.
says Graham, and Graham's got a place in Park Santiago.
Oh, okay, what? 1, 2,
Uh-huh. It says here Playa de las Americas, and it looks like all the hammocks and the things are the same price. €6 for one, €12 for two.
Yeah, we pay that on Vistas Beach the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on Las Vistas. Is that where you go?
Yeah. Yeah. But we stopped in Cleopatra, and I think you got them half price, I think I remember rightly.
Oh, so if you're a member, you can
Yeah, yeah.
you can get it half price. Okay. That's not bad. And have you ever stayed in the Del Duque area?
No,
No?
no, no. We always stop on the Golden Mile.
Okay.
It's just what we like. It's nice and flat.
Uh-huh.
I think like most people who come, they tend to stay in the same area, don't they? They don't venture out.
Well, we stayed in the exact same hotel every time we came
Yeah,
over before
yeah.
we moved here.
Yeah. We've got friends who go to Adecco, and they love Adecco, but they won't come down here.
Uh-huh.
I think it's what you're used to.
Been catching your lives, just been ended them. It must be cursed, been watching on catch up. Don't worry, Mark. When you come over, I'll come and walk with you. Let's set these off a sec. And Graham's saying a lot of resorts died when they first opened, all inclusive. Some fantastic restaurants are lost due to people staying in the hotels.
Yeah.
You know, the guy that I was with yesterday, if you saw that, the walk, it was 8 kids. And he said all inclusive is a godsend to him.
Yeah.
Because all the kids want ice cream and a drink all day.
Yeah.
You'd be bankrupt if you had to buy them all that outside, you know.
But you got to look at places like Mallorca, for example. I mean, it did kill a lot of Mallorca.
Yeah.
So you'd like to think they've learned lessons with what went on there. For the local bars and that.
Yeah. What was it? What's that place called where you got the local shop?
Yeah.
We only sell to locals here, you know.
I don't think it'll happen here because you won't get all-inclusive everywhere. There won't be that a lot of them.
You know,
You've just got the odd one.
there's in Del Duque, there's a couple of all-inclusives.
that?
Yeah, but you're talking, I think, 250 to 300 a day.
But like you said, the fella from yesterday, he's like a godsend, isn't it?
It is a godsend, yeah. He's staying at the Bougainville as well, which is.
I know, yeah.
He's gonna come in June with all the kids. He was there on a golfing holiday today, but
Yeah.
he's gonna come with his missus and all the kids
yeah.
to the Bougainville. So he had breakfast opposite.
Right.
When we finished, I dropped him off at the Star Bar and he had breakfast
Right.
there. That's right opposite. So he
I
said
know
it's great because it's been done up and the kids have got all the little slides and
Yeah,
everything, you know.
it's ideal, isn't it?
Yeah. What time? Oh, we've been on. We're on 37 minutes now. So let's go and find a coffee, shall we?
Okay.
We'll probably not go back to that one that I said we would.
Okay.
So-
One here, Cafe Ola, you want that
Okay.
one?
Is that like? Well, do
Little
you
local
know
one.
one? Do you?
Yeah, there's a little local one, Cafe
Okay.
Ola.
Well, you lead on, Macduff.
Straight up. A little Spanish bar. It's nice to support the locals.
Okay. This is the temporary airport during COVID.
I don't think they'll do anything with the swimming pool.
Hey, Ray. Good to see you. They've emptied it, have they?
No, it's still full.
Still full?
Yeah. I think they'll leave that alone, to be honest with you. I think it's just going to be a room upgrade, isn't it?
Okay.
Perhaps tidy the front area up, which is a bit tatty.
And of course, we've got the Cleopatra on this side. Alan, if you're watching. Alan Fraser comes.
Okay.
Stays up there. Private jacuzzi broom. Swears by it. Anne and David are coming over soon as well. A lot of people coming over. If anybody's on the island and they want to go for a walk with me, I've got tomorrow and Friday open. I'll come to wherever you are. Start the stream around about 9 a.m. Go for a walk, maybe a coffee. And if you can't walk, I'll pick you up and we'll drive to a coffee. How's that? So if you don't fancy doing the old hour walking, let me know and I'll bring my big camera and we'll sit in a cafe and I'll interview you on the big camera. Christian's on. Hi, Tim. Hi, Christian Carey.
Is it Siemens you work for, is it?
It was Siemens
Siemens,
originally, and then Siemens Halbleiter,
Yeah.
which was the semiconductor division.
Right.
And then they spun off when I was in America into Infineon Technologies. So I worked with them then till 2014.
Right. We used to use a lot of Siemens.
Who are you here with again?
Sorry?
Who are you here with?
Just the wife.
Okay.
And then there's quite a few other friends. We've got a holiday home in Stratford.
Okay.
It's a caravan.
Uh-huh.
And they shot from January the 7th till March the 7th.
Uh-huh.
You have to get off by law.
Oh, right,
You don't
okay.
pay poll tax.
Okay.
So,
Oh, you said.
so a lot of them come here and they stay here for 3 months.
Right.
Lucky buggers.
So you're travellers that don't travel?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so we've got a caravan there, so a lot of them come here. It's climate and their age.
So you're basically on holiday all year round?
Yeah, we are. Just an expensive place, though, Stratford.
Is it?
Yeah, very expensive. A bit like London, really. The Londoners go there, they don't think it's expensive.
Cole's saying, Damien, I'm looking for a trip on the Sun Week after next. Get yourself on a flight as well. Tim, I'm free on Friday. Can you pick me up from Dublin? I can, actually. I'll be at the Busaris at 7 o'clock in that bar that's open. If I'm not there, have a couple of pints for me. You know I'm not coming, right? Okay. Don't want him to send a picture and going, no, Tim stood me up. Hey up, lads.
Yeah, a couple of beds for you.
Oh, huh? Let's have a look.
Have to get the homeless down there.
Homeless, homeless.
Look a bit worn, them, don't they?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
We always live in a decky so we can walk to the party action and walk back to the calmer decky afterwards. Yeah, that's why I live in Osafari. It's a nice little village. And if you want any action, you're a bus ride or a taxi ride away. And if you don't, well, I mean, there's thousands of people at the Monte Cristo these days. On Mondays, they're doing Sticky 13 and Fridays now.
Where's that?
In our village,
Oh, okay.
the Monte Cristo. That's where I usually go when I got nowhere to go.
Right, okay.
Peter King, be over in June, love walking around. Don't like sunbeds. And Pat K's on, hello somebody. Hello Pat Key, sorry. Am I somebody? Thanks for joining in. I've not noticed that name before, so if you're new, thank you for joining in. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to be notified when I go live, subscribe. That's never the best thing for a hotel to show us the knackered beds, right, that everybody sleeps on. I'm following you.
Yeah, that's across the road there.
All right, okay.
Only a little Spanish bar, but cheap and cheerful.
Cheap
So what
and
was you in Siemens, a PLC programmer or?
I was started off. I was a C programmer for semiconductor equipment telemetry. Sorry?
It's a C language, yeah.
The C language, yeah. And I was doing user interfaces.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was doing user interfaces
Right.
where no user interfaces was available.
Got ya.
Oh, yeah. Treehouse, 1 p.m. today, Tim, with Terry Lewis and Harry. Rick and Shelley did last Sunday lunch vlog. Yeah, I saw that. I can't make 1 o'clock, I'm afraid. I'll be brunching with Chris on the balconia. Let's turn you around so people don't think I'm filming them. Morning, Dane. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No music.
If I can sit that one,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get that
No
behind
problem.
us. Because then we don't get anybody in the
Do you want a
in the
coffee?
shot. Yeah, just a coffee.
Okay.
There, yeah. Have we got to go in, have we?
No, I'll get it.
Okay, thanks.
Just white coffee, yeah?
Just yeah.
2 white coffees, please. Thank you.
Oh. So if you want to be on it,
Sorry? Go on. Oh.
you just see. Oh, that's all right.
That's fine.
That's fine. Let's sit this way.
It's been here for about 20 years, this place has.
What's it called?
Cafe Olay.
Cafe Olay. There you go.
Owned by a Pepe, a Spanish guy.
Uh-huh.
It's just cheap and cheerful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, see, they got I got my bloody
Sorry?
glasses on. Okay, English breakfast. Normal burger, cheeseburger, mixed Hawaii. So they do sandwiches mostly, is it? And rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. English breakfast, that's good.
Yeah.
How much is that? Doesn't say on here.
I think it's about €3.5, I think.
Really?
350, something like that, 4.
How do they do it for that?
No, can't do it, no.
I can't buy it for that. Well, the sausages I like, they'll cost you $1.50 for 2 sausages.
Is that?
Yeah. And then you got to cook them yourself.
English.
No, they're called criollo,
Right.
and they're like a thick fat chipper. In fact, if you look at Sunday breakfast on the Shorts channel, so if you go to my channel and you go to the Shorts shelf and look for Sunday breakfast, so the Sunday will be the 27th, yeah?
Yeah.
No, 26th.
Yeah.
So just look for 26.
Hello.
Hola, good morning.
Buenos días. ¿Cómo te llamas?
María.
María, muchas gracias, María.
Nada, amor.
Thank you.
There you go. A little bit of sugar,
A little bit of
because
sugar.
I'm not sweet enough.
You are sweet, sweet.
Very sweet. Muchas gracias, María.
Nada, amor.
It's all the workers from the Med Palace, I think.
Are they?
I think they all come out for breakfast.
Cool dudes. I wish I could have an English breakfast every day. That would just be too fat, I think. Just way too fat. So, a little bit more about you. What's your missus called?
Joanne.
And is she working?
No, we packed up together.
You packed together?
Yeah, packed up together. When I packed in, she packed in. She worked, she only worked in a local Tesco's. And we just decided that's it.
Okay.
There's enough money there to, hopefully.
Uh-huh.
And got 3 kids, 3 boys, all called Webby.
Yeah, Webby's son's called Webby as well.
My dad was called Webby.
Was he?
Yeah.
They're all Webbies.
So, 4 grandkids, 2 boys, 2 girls, and the boys are called Webby as well.
Okay, cool. So they come and visit you in the caravan?
Yeah.
So you got enough room there for them to stay over and stuff?
Yeah, they stop over, but they always say caravan's like 6 berth, but it's not really, is it? It's comfortable with 2.
Right.
It's okay for one night.
Because the other 4 berths are probably, you got to make them up, and then in the day.
There's 2 single beds and a double bed, an ensuite bathroom, which is good, and then you got a pull out in the lounge. But it's awkward with 6.
Right.
It's okay for one night.
And of course, from Stratford, you're not really far away from anywhere in
No.
Britain, are you?
They're 30 minutes.
You go north to south in 4 hours.
Yeah,
Whatever, 5
we're
hours.
30 minutes from our house.
Yeah.
So it's ideal.
All right.
It's ideal.
I just fancied a normal coffee today. I usually get all the old fancy stuff, but I just fancied
That's
a normal
quite nice,
coffee
isn't
today.
it? Very nice.
So, what does a typical week look like in Tenerife for you?
A typical week. Plenty to eat, plenty to drink, and we do a lot of walking.
Right, so basically you're not sort of the type to go jet skiing and paragliding and jump on mountains?
We haven't done paragliding. We've done the jet skiing.
Yeah.
We've done TD, TD on night, TD by day. We've done all the boat trips. So we've done it all in the last
X years,
11
yeah, right, yeah.
So now we just come out to relax.
Okay, so basically suitcase down the bar, quickie,
Yeah.
shower,
Yeah. Beach.
beach.
Yeah. And then
I'm
out
not a
tonight.
beach person myself.
Oh, yeah. I like the beach. Yeah, I do like the beach.
I can't sit still.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I'll take a book or. I like to go swimming, but the sea's just such cold at the moment. I love to swim. I could live in the sea.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've never been in the sea.
I'm not.
No.
No. Oh.
I'm not a sea person.
Yeah. I like snorkeling. I could stop in the sea all day, but it is a little bit chilly at the moment.
Last time I was in the sea, I wasn't here, but this guy just shouted at me, "Hey Bob." That was it for me. No more sea for me. So let's see what you guys are saying. I should have a second one for the comments, shouldn't I? Right, Hong Kong's on. I need a holiday. Get over to our Tenerife holiday. Come over, my friend. Yeah, man, you have a couple of days. We have beautiful places outside Dublin, yeah. It rains a lot in Santa Cruz, says Packy. I hear it rains a lot. Santa Cruz, Tenerife, there's microclimates. There are microclimates here. So if you go to the north, well, obviously Tenerife's like a triangle, isn't it? So you got the north coast, which is Puerto de la Cruz and all that. And then on the corner you got the Anaga Mountains and the capital. Then you got this southeast coast, which is very windy. The trade winds come in there. And you got our coast, which is the southwest coast. And that goes from, I would say, Golf del Sur, Palmar, I think is where it comes around the corner, up to Los Gigantes, and then Los Gigantes, there's cliffs then, all the way up to the north coast, Buena Vista, and then the north coast again. So you've got like the tropical rainforest in the top, you've got the desert on the side, you've got the trade winds on the bottom, and you've got the industrial capital. The La Laguna is a university town, and then you got the Anaga Mountains on the side, which is great for going and walking and fell walking and doing, you know, more strenuous stuff. And then right in the middle you got the Teide National Park, and that's like moon landscapes, and obviously you can visit a lot up there. But there's a lot to see. I mean, on the north coast you've got vineyards and a monastery that does German bread. There's quite a big German community up there as well, so the north caters a lot for Germans as well, so in the supermarkets you get a lot of German products. It's like here, the supermarkets are trying to stock British products. On the south coast, Guimar, it was telling me about the Guimar wine. That was Jane and... I met him on Monday. Sorry if you're watching. That's gone blank. But they were telling me about the Guimar wine as well. So they said the white wine's good there in that in one of those. So there's a lot to do here, and because it's all sort of like mountains and desert and winds and all stuff, the weather's totally different. In fact, it can be raining here and bright sunshine where I am, or like yesterday, cloudy all day where I was, and bright sunshine here, right?
Yeah, we quite fun sign. You chase the sun, don't you?
You can, yeah. If you get a car, you can actually stay in the sun all day.
Yeah. Did you go to the festival that was on?
No, we don't. Well, because Christina's in a wheelchair. Anytime we go to a place with a lot of people, she's at arse height, and she doesn't like that, and she can't see anyway, so she can't go sightseeing, because you can't say, "Oh, beautiful view."
Oh, I didn't realise the festival was on till it sort of finished. We'd have gone up there, but it's something they do every year, is it?
Yeah, it's the second biggest carnival in the world.
Really?
Second to Rio.
Yeah.
De Janeiro. Okay, last time I was in Dublin, I was at a friend's in Health, and we used Dart to get to the city. Temperature drops like a countdown timer every time we drive to Costa Adeje to Buena Vista. Yep. You're actually going up when you go to Buena Vista. So you're actually getting from like sea level to 1,300 feet, I think, or 1,300 meters. Sorry. So it's quite a difference in height there. Care Studios on. Damien's. $4.50 to $5.50 a pint. No. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, no problem. Anyone has any handy hints for booking sites for Tenerife apartments, let me know. There's a Facebook group, Tenerife apartment rentals. Or give Eddie a call at Cayo Beach.
Place in a shopping centre, isn't there? Yeah. Park San Diego Shopping Centre.
10 years for everything. Need a holiday. We did that one. Okay. And we did that one. So, how long have we been on now? 54 minutes. So we're going to finish our coffees.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back to the car and pick Chris up. Don't forget, tonight is Balcony Banter on Juliane Nendel's channel. The link is in the description. And she's already put it up, so if you're subscribed to Juliane, you should have got a message saying there's a live tonight at 5:55 on her channel. I will be going live 15 minutes before on my channel just to get people to go over, and you'll see a bit of the behind the scenes of me setting up for balcony banter. We don't have anybody coming on the balcony tonight, so it's just me and Chris. And when I get home, I've got to make a lentil curry and some samosas and some onion bhajis for tonight. I've defrosted some pastry that I made last week, so I'm going to use half of that for the naan bread, or the chapatis, depending on how they come out. and half of it is going to be samosas. So I'm just going to do vegetable samosas, so potatoes and peas. And the onion bhajis, I'm just going to do onion. You can do a lot of other stuff like coleslaw, just onion. But I might put in some mixed veg I've got in the freezer. So do them in little balls and then deep fry those. So they should be good, nice. So if you follow what I eat, don't forget I do the short 60 seconds twice a day, once for breakfast, once for lunch, once for dinner, and you'll see what the weather's like. So if you're ever wondering what the weather was like for the whole last year, I've done at least a video a day, when not two, that shows you the Costa Adeje weather as it happens. So I usually put them out around about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon and 7, 8 o'clock at night. But you can search them by going to my channel and typing in the year, the month in 2 digits, and the day. So today will be 2023 0301, and then straight after that a space, and then either breakfast or dinner, and then that should give you, if you search on YouTube, that should give you that day's breakfast or that day's dinner.
You got the whole history on there.
The whole history. 2 a day for the last 12 months. I've missed it, I think, 4 times.
Even Christmas Day.
Yep. So if you want to go and check those out. Now, I only started doing that thing maybe in June last year. So the ones before that are called Weather in Tenerife or something like that. But the date, you should be able to find it with just the date. And I'm going to go back and change all the titles anyway eventually when I find out how to automate that. So we're going to finish up now. Is there anybody you want to say hello to?
Hello to everybody at the caravan site in Land Rover, where I used to work, and all family.
And anything you want to tell people about Tenerife that they may not know?
Come and enjoy yourself.
Come and enjoy yourself. There you go.
The Golden Mile, you can't beat it.
You cannot beat it. I'm going to stick this over here for a second so that we are small in the middle. So I can say, Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel through PayPal, you can go here. If you want to subscribe for free, you can go here, that also supports us. And we're going to put the merchandise over there. And this is Tim Dowd and Webby, Paul Webb, for Living with MS in Tenerife, signing off. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Wouldn't want to be you.